The Jabees Firefly 2 is a type of earbuds that is built for fitness. It is IPX7 rated, perfect for that sweaty exercises that'll burn your calories away. As much as it is great for fitness, there are some things that aren't great about these earbuds. Welcome everyone, this is Vlogs of an Idol, my name is Joen, and this is my review of the Jabees Firefly 2. So I've been using the Jabees Firefly 2 for about a few months now, and I am not quite impressed with my experience on this device. Of course, for every device that I've used, there are pros and cons, but this has to be the most one that the cons are heavier than the pros. In terms of case design, connectivity, fit, and even sound performance, it all has downsides that actually makes it hard for me to recommend these earbuds. There are a ton of issues I encountered and we'll be talking about it here in this video. But if you'll enjoy this video, a quick thumbs up and subscribe to the channel would be highly appreciated. First off, let's talk about its design. The Jabees Firefly 2 has a pretty large form factor from the case to the buds. The case is a bit bigger compared to my other earbuds and the buds are a bit bulky as well. Not only is it big, but it also has some heft to it. The buds even tend to fall off when my ears are a bit wet or sweaty. So the IPX7 rating isn't given any justice because the buds easily fall off if it's wet. The case is made out of plastic with matte finish. Now by the looks of it, it is pretty prone to scratches. I mean, even on the initial unboxing, I noticed a bunch of scratches on the ends of the case. So storing them to your bags while your keys or any other pointy things are inside is gonna be awful for the case. So I suggest getting a protective case for this, but it could be hard to search for. The buds are also made out of plastic with physical rubber buttons. They are also smart touch and it is pretty responsive, although the controls are a mixture of physical and smart touch controls. And the issue I experienced on the left earbuds still prevails. That bugs me a lot because that's the reason why I can't seem to enable the ambient sound mode on. When I try to do the control by pressing the buttons 2 times, it disables the smart touch controls. Even when I just started using the buds without even pressing the buttons, the smart touch is already unfunctional. This issue is truly frustrating and it really makes the user experience terrible. Now back to the design. The buds have an LED indicator near the button and 2 microphones around the bottom and the back of the buds. Surprisingly, calls with this device still aren't that great, even with the 2 microphones. I still constantly have to put an earphone near to my mouth when I do calls. Though it is clear, I expected that it could pick up more closer sound for its dual mics. In terms of fit, it feels a bit loose, but actually, it's not. I switched from the default tips to the smallest spinal tips. It did enhance the sound quality, but it made the buds feel less stacked to my ears. And as I said earlier, when it gets all wet and sweaty, it tends to fall off. Opening the case is easy, it feels intact, but it's not hard to open. You can actually open it with one hand, but the hinge is only on a 90-degree angle, so you might get close easily by doing this. In the case, there is a button for resetting the device. Speaking of resetting, I have been constantly resetting these earbuds whenever I start to use it. What happens is when I connect it to my phone, it usually just connects to a single bud. So when this happens, and this usually happens, I have to reset the device and pair it again. This is such a deal breaker for me because connectivity is a significant factor for using wireless devices. Not only is it affecting the user experience greatly, but it also decreases the value of the buds. I mean, considering its price, it could have had a Qualcomm chipset to enhance connectivity, but it didn't, so it's a little off to even consider buying this for its price. Moving on, in terms of battery performance, this is where these earbuds shine. Using this device usually lasts me about 8 hours of straight use on max volume. The whole case also lasts about 3 to 4 charges depending on how long you've used the earbuds. Though the case charges for about 2 hours while the buds charge for around 1.5 hours. The case is charged through a Type-C port as well. It is quite impressive to have an earbuds that could last up to 8 hours, but considering that it is heavy, this might strain your ears for long periods of time. For my experience, it does not because of how loose these buds are to mine. Now for its sound performance. As far as the sound performance goes, the Firefly 2's strong point is its lower mids. Vocals are really clear and outstanding, it's thick, and the lyrics are fluently delivered directly to the listener. The graphene driver the earbuds have greatly isolate the frequencies, making it efficient but also pretty silent. I do notice that the right earbud is weaker than the left. You mostly get that performance because of its weak processor. You'll even experience one earbud draining much faster than the other. Furthermore, the bass performance on these earbuds are alright. I mean, in my taste, it still lacks on that department. It has depth, vibrations are noticeable, but it's not as booming as the ones I've tried before. Although these are fit for listening to fitness or dance music, well, Of course it does. That's why its highs are a bit underperforming. You can distinguish its lows, mids, and highs for its graphene drivers, but it does not make the highs sound good. It's a bit muddy and it gets a little drowned out by the lows and mids. And knowing that this is only on an AAC and SBC codec, it pretty much lacks that lossless audio. And I could say aptX over graphene drivers all day because of how well aptX delivers sound. Overall, the Jabees Firefly 2 is pretty much of a letdown for me. The IPX7 rating, graphene drivers, and the 8 hours of use can't save me from getting a rough and displeasing experience on this device. Considering its price, you could have gotten a lot better features, better design, better sound quality on other earbuds in the market. So I really can recommend this device with all the issues I encountered with it. So that's my review of the Jabees Firefly 2. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these earbuds. If you do like the content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notifications bell for you to get updated on every uploads that I make. I do it weekly. Yun lang guys, as you can see, ang backdrop natin ay punong-puno ng mga damit. Dahil ang bahay namin ay continuous pa rin ang pag-renovate, ang pag-upgrade sa bahay. Medyo makalat pa yung rooms na pinaglalagyan ko. Ayun, medyo maingay din. Mapapansin nyo na medyo may mga construction kayong naririnig sa background. So yun guys, before we end this video, I just want to do a quick shout out to Mark, Angelo, Joshua, Duero. Tropa kong yan ay meron ng YouTube channel, Mark IMO. Go check him out. Kung mahilig kayo sa content about the world of magic, yung game sa mobile, go check out his channel. And shout out rin sa girlfriend ko. I hope we could see you soon. Yun lang guys, stay safe, keep grinding, and see you sa next video. Bye-bye!